Recording, baby. Final arrow. Epilogue. Here we go. Chatterino. Cappuccino. This is all where it all ends, chat. After the big ass climax, where do we go next? Epilogue. The one-winged tears. Welcome back, my disciple, aka pupil. Yes, thank you for all your hard work. It seems like it was quite the hurdle in this round, wasn't it? To be perfectly honest, it would have been nice if you would have brought the entire mechanical draconic body of Typhon together with you, but... yeah, we definitely pushed it to its extreme, and to be perfectly honest, at that circumstances, it was impossible. We needed to revert every single thing into magical energy, or else we would have our own problem.霊気データのみエフェルマノスを給与としている数値空間で保存としているということだ。It says we've got the Saint Graph data, right? The Saint Graph data that's being now saved in the ephemeros, and the body of Typhon itself is being quote unquote preserved in the imaginary realm, right? AKA in the numbers realm, AKA into the void. It's in a different sector, so don't worry about it. How unfortunate. It could have been quite the powerful ally if we were able to utilize it on our own. Well, I suppose. Hey, thanks W Dill. Big priest for you spamming them emojis. I says, yeah, now the fact that we were able to go this far, this hard, and this difficult, I'm glad that in the end, everybody came out all right. I think that's the best case scenario, to be honest. Ah, いつもながら、薄勝の勝利というしかないからな。まあ、それについてはアニメも似たようなものだから。I says, yeah, we're always on a victory, but it's always purific, right? Sea of imaginary numbers? Hell yeah, dude. You like that? Gotta hit him with the sea of imaginary numbers, bro. I said, however, my brother, aka Waver, kind of has that same circumstances. It's the Matrix? Yes, the Matrix. Essentially the void, but you know, it is what it is. Yes, Shisho would always say the same thing, but それを繰り返せることが師匠やカルデアの強さなんだと思います。But the sheer fact that teacher and Karadea is able to pull that off multiple times, I think it's the strength that we all have. I can't believe it. Even though I became a servant, I almost can feel, I can almost imagine feeling like experiencing how older brother feels how he gets his stomach hurt during his real lifetime. Maybe perhaps he's in his good mood right now. Maybe we should bother him a little bit. She's pissed. Fucking Iskandar's praising Waver while Waver's like, yippee, and then the faker's like, you bitch. Oh, 貴様も、あなた様も帰ってきた。戻ったか。It says, oh, so you've all returned. Yeah, master. I'm glad you're okay. Yes. Thank you very much for your support, sir. Are you sure you're not okay to be in the younger form? Stop. I was just on a whim. And got just high on battle. Ignore it for me.ただ十分以上に楽しませてもらった。この記憶を持ち帰られないのが残念くらいだ。Just to be perfectly honest, I was so excited. I was so excited beyond measure. It's quite a shame that I can't bring these memories back to where it was. こういう時ならいくらでも呼んでもらいたい。It's that if you're gonna have an adventure like this, call us anytime. I would love to join in. It says, yeah, definitely worth me and my army to show its flex, right? It's essentially show how great it is. True, true. あまりやってほしくないのですか? Just to be honest, I wish that it doesn't happen very often, though. What, Faker? You don't have to be mean about it, you know. And besides, kid, did you figure anything about Typhon Ephemerosu? Did you figure something out? ハゴゴロ伝説がどうしたの話が聞いたとき、もう少し言いたげな顔としていただろう。It says you were talking about the maiden, right? You were talking about the Tenyo, aka the heavenly woman of the celestial woman's legend. You wanted to speak a little bit more. That's what the face you were saying. You want to continue it here? It's merely an illusion, just a theory. That's all. If I can say it as a hypothesis. No, speak, speak. After all, every celebratory needs a tale or two. When it comes to the Celestials and its armament, the clothing of sort, I came to the conclusion of Feathercloth legend. I came to a doubt and wanted to discuss it a little bit more. A lot of the Feathercloth legends, a lot of those stories actually came from workers, iron workers, and other peoples that had working in the business of foraging, if not smelting. It's essentially, this story was going around among the smithers, right? The blacksmiths, the foragers, anybody that has the people that worked on materials, essentially. Especially steel, right? Steel and bronze. サバージオスを前したフィギュアも工房を使われるの深い国でした。So it says, yeah, even the Phrygia, right? Phrygia that had Sabagios as its deity. It was a country that was deeply involved in metalworking. That's the word. Thank you. Thank you. Metalworking. That's the word. I couldn't get the metalworking out of my head, so I'm glad you guys said it in chat. Metalworking. It had to do with metalworking. 彼らは官房地の死は天井より落ちたから隕石から鉄を表彰したなどとも言われている。Some people say that they were able to construct some of the metalworker citizens, they say that they were utilizing steels and metals that came down from the heaven realm itself and its meteorite and utilizing that as their own material. 空から隕石. It says, yeah, fallen sky, a meteor shard? A meteorite blade. I remember some of these terminology. And is that all there's to it? No, this is where the actual hypothesis begins. Was that rock merely a normal rock, perhaps? Oh? 正直に話すのも恥ずかしいくらいのいかにも高等の無形でバカバカしい解説なんですが。This is just merely a speculation. Quite silly and most stupendous and quite delusional take that it might be embarrassing to be saying this out loud without any backup or prior knowledge. However, what if instead what falls was not a meteorite, but a spaceship? That's pretty funny. Yeah, a spaceship called Typhon. One season ago, from the sky, something fell to the earth. They didn't know that if it was a gold, or even metal, or even had conductivity. We didn't even know if it was a stone, a rock, or a cliff. It was something that was made up of a mysterious material. And that was essentially how they found God. This God. It was only natural to offer as a human being to give offerings to this God as its nature. And that is what I've been selected as. I was the one that was selected as such. Oh, so this is just kind of a low-key tie-in to LB 5.2. Nice. Detected scanning intelligent life forms of this planet. Scanning begins. In order to retain informational model, creating a brain, right, a storage unit, in order to create a new model to sustain the similarity with the primates. AKA, it made a body of Typhon. So, Ephemeros no modelo wa, so that means the model of Ephemeros is... 今のは学説なんてまともなものじゃない。ただの空想だよ。It says, please do understand that that was nothing more, and it's not factual. It was just a hypothetical. A theory, you might say. That is all. If Ephemeros 女神もらいが作り出した無価値な数なら地球に落ちたと自然神と交流もあったはずだ。It says, if Ephemeros is the ephemeral fruit, right? The fruit that doesn't last forever, that was constructed by the goddesses of fate, aka Goddess Moira, after it descended down to Earth, it definitely had acquaintances with a nature gods. 様々な神話や宗教や独立の歴史は単なる引用せるものじゃない。だが空想から生まれるものもあるだろう。There's a lot of the divine tales and stories and individual historical records doesn't always come from paper and doesn't simply show up out of nowhere. However, some legends and some tales do come up from imaginations and theory. Yeah, 空網こそいつになってもこの胸を焦がすほどの炎だとも。Like Kintoki's armor in FGO, something like that, right? It says, because of imagination and because of hypotheticals, and because of those tales of sword, it always burns your heart so bright thinking of how amazing it may be. その真相となればそれもローマだ。などと言え出すかもしれませんな。I believe a certain forefather would say that too would be Roma. And perhaps make it so and make it happen, I suppose. Ptolemaios, were you listening this whole time? Of course. I've scented and detected. I've scented a smell of knowledge, so of course I came by to listen. Is it a bad? Yeah, was it bad for me to eavesdrop in? Perhaps. あるに決まってるだろう。あるに決まってるだろう。一人だけ抜け抜けとテンションをまとっておいて。血の香りがする。The smell of intelligence was in the air, so of course I arrived. Is it bad for me to come forth and listen in? Of course it is. You're wearing all fancy clothing and showing it off and all that. Quite saddening this is. It says, I can't believe that a fellow comrade wouldn't understand and respect my beauty wearing all these clothing. It's just like, eh. So old man's wearing all these fancy ass clothing, being an old man, being intelligent, like, oh, you know, I smell the linger of knowledge. So I kind of came in. It's like, why you old man? Why are you wearing all these clothes? You're supposed to be a warrior, not an intelligent sage, you fucking idiot. Oh my god. What's up? What's wrong? If it's a secret talk, I can go outside, you know, guys. No, it's nothing special. I just wanted to confirm with him just a few more things, that's all. Now everything's all over. I'm gonna go now. I suppose Odysseus is gonna tell you the rest of the detail. What's wrong, Odysseus? What were you guys talking about with Miss Rogi there? I was discussing about Sabagios, that's all. It seems that she just took a one look at me and figured it all out. If I can have a word with you, must I suppose away from the eyeing crowds. Somewhere quiet. Sure. Why not? Indeed, as expected, Karadea is such a rowdy place. Sabagios? Please be quiet. During the singularities, 得意点で召喚されたオディッシスからとある記憶と静粛を託されたんだね。Oh, interesting. It says, at a certain singularity, Odysseus got summoned, and apparently he bestowed upon me memory and saintgraph of this person. It seems that Odysseus that was in the singularity conversated with Sabagios and came to a conclusion, while Typhonios dissipated. Oh, okay, so Odysseus made a deal with Sabagios that Sabagios get inside of Odysseus, so we get a Odysseus slash Sabagios. Sabagios, my friend, I have one suggestion if you are willing to do this. Why don't you and I live together coexistently? Why do you ask? After all, your adventure is about going into space, is it not? Going beyond the horizon of the stars. You're trying to have an adventure, correct? Then if that's the case, I am not the one who would deny as such and welcome it with open arms. Even if you are a god, お前が敵対する神であろうともな。So yeah, even if you are a god that went against us. Is this for the sake of your Odyssey's name? I suppose so. You know what they say, you can never truly betray your own fault. Fine. Do whatever you like then. After all, it seems that I, on the singularity side, has bestowed upon me this task. I wasn't going to say no, after all, you know? I believe most of Sabagio's person's functionality has been lost, but apparently we were able to maintain its Saint Graph's outer layer. That's all. I believe the memory synchronization matched to an equal amount of degree. After all, he was able to use Aegis. So, I suppose that's the closest thing we got. If, with your permission, of course, Master, is it okay to coexist utilizing the same Saint Graph and have him adventure along with us for a while? You adventured bastard! 周りに鳥、後で周りには鳥なしてね。It's Odysseus, you adventuring bastard. Make sure you tell everybody else afterwards, okay? Of course. If Master approves of this, then I am good as ready to withstand everybody's parade. What is wrong with you people? Including Odysseus, including yourself. You do realize what you are trying to pull is something that is not... you do realize what you're about to do is not something so easily forgivable, you know. You guys are quite amateurish. It must mean you like people way too much. Well, we're always been like this, you know? And we've been fighting like this ever since the beginning. I see. Then if that's the case, I have no words as a loser of this entire battle. And while speaking, it seems that the important person have arrived. Is it Epsilon? Oh, it is! Ah, there she is! Master, Big Sis's master! Huh? Why is Odysseus here? Nothing at all for now. Whatever. I just wanted to, とりあえずイプシロンのことをちゃんと謝っておこうと思って。Because I just wanted to say hello and say sorry about Epsilon here. 聖杯で安定させたとはいえ、でも戦闘用の霊気は分分けておきたくないのよね。I says, even though we were able to stabilize her with the Holy Grail, we couldn't split her up into combat Saint Graph. So it's essentially, she's also a costume, but during Carudea, she's going to interact with two different people. So, right, it's not like Odysseus and Sabagios. During Carudea, she's going to be running around Epsilon, but in combat, she doesn't have a combat Saint Graph capabilities, so we have to change costume. That it's essentially, it's a hyperplot convenience of saying Epsilon can run around, but it's either Ephemeral or Epsilon has to be in fight. There's no two people. It says, yeah, after all, if two Fruit of Ephemeral were to be confirmed by the world itself, then the repair from the world's repair would come after us and try to take us out again. So, if we are going into combat, yeah, so it's essentially, they explained it right here. It says, if we're going to bring into combat, oh, you guys share the same graph. Oh, wow. Yeah, it says, what? It's almost as if you knew already. Has this happened to you before or something? Odysseus is like, you know, nothing at all. You must be, you know, it must be a coincidence. Ha ha ha. まあ、それで正解。カルデアは霊体か、霊女とかいうのに似てるわね。 He says, I suppose that's quite correct, Master. In Karerea, I suppose it'll be called a costume of sorts. It says, with this method, most of the Saint Graph is me, so the world's repairing system will be at a minimal, so it should be fine. Waga nagara nakanaka no mean yo ne. お前には当てられたけど、他に思いつく人とかいないんじゃからし。It says, I suppose I came up with an ingenious idea. I bet no one else came up with this idea, even though you figured it out. I bet nobody else will. Odysseus like, This girl is high on her high horse as well. Odysseus like, well, you're not special, but we're gonna keep it quiet. Yes, it's exactly as you say. I think it's a fantastic idea. Hey, Master, what are you thinking right now? Do you have any wish that you want to make come true? Oh, not as grandiose like repairing or restoring like bleachification of the earth. That's an objective, and that's not your wish. Well, if you say what wish I want, that's... So you won't say it out loud, won't you? After all, I won't be able to make it come true because of who I am. But make sure you make it come true with your own strength, okay? What? What are you talking about, big sis? What are you talking about, big sis? Me and you are going to help him out, right? Of course. I suppose so. Maybe. Ah, fine. We will, okay? I suppose I should say it out loud properly. Yes, your. あなたの願いは. It says, your wish and your desire, me and Epsilon will help you out. After all, if one person can't make the wish come true, it seems that everyone's help can make that wish come true as well. Aw, Irie in the background. A mother approving the little shit. The end, chat. Overboosto? Nani? Shee! Damn, overboosto. We can now upgrade the upgrade? Oh, damn, Daniel. Typhon's mechanic. Oh, there we go. Modification reset functionality. Hey, we did it. Yippee. Yeah, we can now do all this shit. And once we do everything, we get the Bond Grail. And I believe we should now have a quest that should allow us to get a costume somewhere. Where's the costume quest? Is it advanced quest? Where do we get the fucking costume? You gotta buy it first? Oh, right. It's in the interlude? No, I gotta buy it first. How you doing there? Peak? Dude, this event was peak, low key. Right, let me get Epsilon. Let me buy Epsilon clothing. And then let me buy Odyssey. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be in the interlude if you didn't get it. Shut your mouth, girl. My goodness.
Yeah.
Clothing. So we can get unlocked. Damn! What the hell? Girl eats such a fucking important mat. Holy shit. And speaking of important mat, she eats a lot of mat. My god. Yay, we got Epsilon. Let me get Odyssey Red.
お姉ちゃんからも聞いたろうけれど、戦闘用の霊気はお姉ちゃんと共有することになったんだ。お姉ちゃんの霊としてこれからは一緒に戦うからよろしくね、マスターのお姉さん。
Yes. Goodbye, child. Goodbye, child. Next, it's Odyssey. Let's get the Odyssey. Yo, I can't wait for the Odyssey voice line. Do I not have Odyssey? Oh, I'm gonna cry. What the hell? Oh, there he is. Yes. Activate Odyssey. Odyssey activation. Thank God, by the way, that we can get this costume.
お前、本当に俺を解放したのかならば仕方ない。神霊サバージオスだ。と言っても、意識がサバージオスなだけで、性能も宝具もすべてオデュッセウスの借り物に過ぎる。それでもよければ、しばしお前の旅に付き合おう。
Hell yeah. Yeah, he's essentially Sabagios saying that I look like Sabagios, but everything is Odysseus. It must be quite the odd one, right? Odd one to get me unlocked. And we can get a lot of people unlocked, but we'll do that later. Wait, have I not unlocked her swimsuit form? What the Sigma? The hell? When did I not unlock their swimsuit form?
武装を変更するのですね。では失礼してと。
Alright, there we go. Upgraded mash. His head looks like a big cherry. Listen, dude. Odyssey red Odyssey looks great. It's fantastic. So you can boost though means that you can make everybody's noble phantasm go up. Everybody's crit go up. Damage cut by 1,000. Get 5 stars. Get 10% MP per turn. Oh my god, the boost though is crazy. Holy shit, we can boost twice. We can challenge Epsilon. And then we can do these capability quests and then get it. And then now we unlocked 90 plus, 90 plus plus. All right, let's do 90 plus. What the hell do we need for 90 plus, chat? Let's read what we need for 90 plus and 90 plus plus. Odyssey already has a costume though, so he already profit from it being before Sabagios. That's true, but it's red. You gotta understand, Sabagios is red. Odyssey was not. So it's 1, 2, 2. So I should just bust out. Damn, it's a shadow servant too. My fucking girl pops the fuck off. How do we want to do this? Double Cosmo Drop Kintoki? Yo, I wish I had a Cosmo Drop. Double Doman Atalanta Altar. Castoria Habanyan? Yo, I'm in. Sounds like a great idea. Let me bust out the Castoria Habanyan. Castoria Habanyan. Oh, actually, speaking of, it has to be silver. I'm gonna be very stickler about that. Low-key has to be silver. I need I'm trying to bond these guys to 15. Low key at this rate. The fact that we can do it, poggers monitors. There we go. And then we'll slap in all the all the nodes here. Let's go for Bazaka, yeah, because since we are going for quote unquote Berserker Grand here, we gotta level up our Berserker girls. Oh fuck. She's let's do that. 2 red. Oh, I can MLB this shit. Yo, let's... Oh, no, I've already got one MLB. So 3 gold, 2 silver, 2 bronze. Bunyan-chan, you can be bonded. Good. Sei-chan, you can get bonded. Good. Fuckboy, you can get bonded. Good. Habanyao, you can get bonded. Good. Castoria, you can get bonded. Good. Requirement is this, and I need to get fragment. Alright. Edit. Fragment of 204. 2004. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Let's figure it out. God, Summer Mom memories? That's right. I totally forgot my thingy. Did not do Experience Summer 1, which is unfortunate.
出陣します。総員構えてください。
Alright, so skill 1.
さて、ここからだ。
2,
運命をかけた戦いであれば
3.
熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドワーズ。にゃーにゃー。腕の見せ所ってやつ。圧倒します。
にゃーにゃーにゃーにゃーにゃーにゃーにゃーにゃーにゃー。
君に待つ夢の生産。どれほど辛い別れでも輝くものはきっとある。さあ、顔を上げて。
Don't worry, my Habanyan is a level 120 fucking cannon. It's practically Black Grail. It is a, AKA cannon. Black Barrel itself. Skill 1.
運命をかけた戦いであれば。
Skill 2.
やるじゃん。
MP buff. 5.
よっこいいよ。これは君に待つ夢の生産。どれほど辛い別れでも輝くものはきっとある。さあ、顔を上げて。
Is it MP game buff? Is that what they meant by that? I think it meant MP game buff. I might have fucked up. I think I might have fucked up. Yeah, it's MP game buff. Oh, I fucked up. Ah, well.
スピンドルセット。はーべんやー。
ありがとう。頑張るよ。どう思う？ベンダ。
Ah, well.
にゃーにゃーにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃにゃ。いい感じ。いいよ。
Ah, well. What is that kangaroo? That's that Australian kangaroo, babe.
どれほど辛い別れでも
Got that boxing kangaroo.
さあ、顔を上げて。
Baba boy. Alright, we did it. No problem. It's an MP game, not a... That's a new one? You'll probably see that in the...
嬉しいものですね。
whatchamacallit?
皆さんのおかげです。
You'll see that in NA this summer. You'll start to see that one. Because it's in Australia. Technically, you could see... Yeah, I don't know if you... No, yeah. You probably would have seen the kangaroos by now during Little Big Tengu, I think it was. But it could be just this summer that NA is going to experience. Alright, so low-key... MP damage up. Yep, yes sir. We're going to use Super Bolt to upgrade our MP damage here. Oh, thank God. I was like, is there a story? Oh, shit, I'm still recording. Hey, thank you guys so much for coming. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the story. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.